Hi you guys, thanks for checking in today. Today we are going to be making these really cool Kitsune keychains. Kind of looks like a fox tail, and surely you'll never lose your keys if they're hanging from a Kitsune keychain. So here in a minute I'll show you how to make that. But first of all, do you know what a kitsune is? A kitsune is a very intelligent and magical Japanese shape-shifting fox. And there have been a lot of stories over the years written about kitsune. And I wanted to share with you real quickly a few of my favorites. So the first is these books that are in the Shadow of the Fox series. So there's Shadow of the Fox and then Soul of the Sword, and they're written by Julie Kagawa. They are about a kitsune shapeshifter who has to prevent the summoning of the great kami dragon. So this is a great series if you like fantasy novels. This one is a graphic novel that I love. It's called Pastuvi by Merwin Gatnall, and it follows a young girl, Jean, and her mischievous fox, Pistoli, from childhood freedom to adult responsibility, and it's all set in a magical prairie tree house. I love this one because it's funny, it's sad, and whimsical, and I think that you'll like it too. Another graphic novel is this beautiful one called Jane, the Fox, and Me by Fanny Britt. And it's about a girl named Helene who is teased, bullied, and humiliated constantly. And her only comfort comes from the pages of her favorite book, Jane Eyre, a mysterious and beautiful fox, and maybe a new friend named Geraldine. So Jane the Fox and Me shows us that redemption and peace can be found through connections with others, whether that's a fictional character, a beautiful fox, or maybe a potential new friend. Next up is A Taste for Rabbit, and this is by Linda Zuckerman. Harry the Fox and Quentin the Rabbit realize that something is terribly wrong in the forest. So this book shows us if they can trust each other enough to restore the society in the forest. And that's A Taste for Rabbit. So check out one or all of these really great books about kitsune, especially if you love foxes, and I will show you how to make this wonderful kitsune keychain. Okay, so let's see what's inside of our craft bag. Inside you'll find a piece of fur, some fabric glue, a small piece of white ribbon, a keychain, and a tiny little jump ring. So the first thing that you'll want to do is take that little piece of ribbon and using a paper clip or another pointy object, you're just going to make a hole right near one end of that white ribbon, just a very small hole. Next, you'll take the jump ring and slide that through the hole that you made in your ribbon. Just kind of poke that through. There it goes. And then through the other end, kind of thread that through the last loop or the last ring on your keychain, and then you just kind of squeeze that closed. And I used a pair of pliers. You could use a pair of scissors and just kind of close that together to secure the ribbon to the keychain. Now, take your fur and you're going to take your fabric glue and apply that to the entire back of the fur, all around. It will take almost that whole bottle of fabric glue, making sure that you really get to the edges particularly, and then take the keychain with the ribbon attached, set that right in the edge of the fur, fold it in half lengthwise so it looks just like this, okay? And then press that in between two very heavy objects. So you're really going to weigh that down to secure it and let it dry. It will take a really long time for the fabric glue to dry, almost overnight. So just weigh that down, press it down all together there, and by the time it dries, you'll have your very own Kitsune keychain. For those of you who know how to sew or like to sew, you can also do this by just using a needle and thread and stitching the fur closed all along the edge there, okay? And you can kind of stitch it that way if you prefer to do that. So anyway, have fun with this project. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy your keychain. Remember, you can just stop into the library, get a library card if you don't already have one, check out some fantastic books, relax and enjoy the rest of your summer with some really great books. Thanks you guys so much for checking in with us today, and we will see you next time.